yoga for everyone. Today, we will flow through a complete yoga class, starting with our stretches, proceeding into the practice of the actual yoga postures. Midway into our practice, we will have a water break, and then we will conclude practice with the final yoga posture, which is called the Shavasana. All right, so I'm so glad you can join me today. I'll meet you on your mat. Right. And as I mentioned, this is a live class, so I also have people participating. All right, happy Saturday. So we're going to begin with our stretches. So we will take to our mat and let's guide the body to a seated position with legs crossing. If the legs crossing is uncomfortable, have one leg extended or sit any way that's comfortable for your body. All right, so with the legs crossing position, allow us to focus on the spine. All right, so the spine is what keeps us upright. The spine is what gives us good posture. So many benefits the spine brings us. So we want the spine to be healthy. So to invite more length into our spine, we're just going to simply lift our hearts up. Lift your heart up as much as you can. Your chest is rising, your shoulders are relaxing, your low jaw is relaxing, and you're gazing downward. Breathing deep. Yes. Just really remain connected with flow of breath. We're taking cleansing breaths in through our nose. Noticing how the heart rises, noticing how the belly hollows. On the next breath, we're going to guide the arms out, and we're going to bend the elbows so our palms face each other. Fingers are straight, and engage your bicep muscles. Just give it a nice squeeze. Activate those bicep triceps. Take a breath. The heart rises, and on the exhale, we're going to slowly twist the body towards the right. Go slow, and as you're twisting, guide your navel inward. Your chin is flowing towards your right shoulder, and we want to connect with the full spinal twist. Take another breath, and as we exhale, that's when we're going to release to the untwisting motion, so we can flow back to the neutral spine position. Once the spine is neutral, take another breath. Now towards that left shoulder, the low jaw is relaxing, the navel is flowing inward. Excellent stretch. When you're ready to release your breath, go ahead and do so when we begin to untwist, flowing back to the neutral spine position. Once you connect with neutral spine, guide the arms to flow up and see if you can hook your thumbs together, see how that feels. On the exhale, release slowly with palms facing down and a lifted heart. Fingertips will connect with the mat. Inhale, let's do that again. Lift the heart, guide the navel inward. On the exhale breath, allow the arms to flow all the way down until your fingertips connect with the mat. Left arm rises. The palm is facing inward. We're going to reach up as if we're trying to touch the sky. The shoulder rises. And on the exhale, let's fold to the right. Bending the right elbow, gazing up towards the sky. See if you can guide that elbow onto the mat. See how it feels. If you can't go all the way down, that's okay. Simply look up and breathe deep. So we're doing a nice side stretch, and gravity is opening the hips for us. Now we'll focus on heart. We're going to lift the heart, press that right palm into the mat. Right arm flows up. Keep that spine elongated. And on the exhale, left arm lowers. Fingertips will connect with the mat. When it does, take another breath. On the exhale, reach up with your right hand. Reach up. Your shoulder will rise. The palm is facing inward, and you're going to release now towards the left. Left elbow bending. We're gazing upward. We have an open heart. What a wonderful way to stretch those muscles that cover the rib cage, activating the muscles in the back, strengthening the connective tissue that surrounds the vertebrae. Very good. Next breath all the way overhead. We'll return the palms to facing each other. Then we'll release the arms downward to shoulder level, palms face down. Relax your shoulders. Take a breath and flex your fingers up, and then release, fingertips pointing down. Another breath, fingertips pointing up. Exhale, releasing down. Allow your hands to become neutral and flat. Pull the fingers in and make tight fists. Squeeze. Guide your hands to circle outward, and then guide the hands to circle inward. Allow the hands to be still. Release the fingers. Guide the arms to extend. Let your palms face up. Breathe. Elbows are bending. Fingertips will touch the shoulders. Inhale, elbows rise. On the exhale, release the elbows all the way down. Inhale at your own pace. Let your elbows rise up. Be sure to lift your heart. Notice the heart rhythm, and on the exhale, release the elbows all the way back down. Release the hands. Rest your arms on your legs. We're going to guide the knees to rise up, uncrossing the legs if they were crossed. Extend the feet forward. Place your hands behind you for balance. Fingers point in the same direction as your feet. Straighten the elbows and lift the heart. Now we're going to guide the left knee to bend and straighten. Keep your heel up if you can. Bend the left knee and straighten. Breathe. Left knee bend and straighten. Keep the feet flexing as you release the leg all the way down. Great stretching. Next breath, opposite knee bends. Breathe. Lift your heart as your right knee bends. And then on the exhale, straighten, keeping the heel lifting. If possible, the knee, and then release. Last one. Breathe. Bend the knee. Release. Keep feet flexing as the legs lower all the way down. We're going to point our toes. Point your toes away from the body, and then flex. Press the ball of the foot away from the body during the flex. Point the toes and flex. From the flexing position, separate your feet, let them splay outward, and then we'll point the toes. Keep the feet separating as you flex. Point your toes and then flex. Awesome flow. Guide the feet to touch each other again. Wiggle those toes. Bend, straighten, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Very good. From here, we'll allow the toes to be still, and we're going to bend the left knee. We're bending the left knee. Use the left hand to capture your left heel. Next breath, guide the leg out and bend. So we're not straightening it all the way yet. We just want to lift the foot. We want to engage the hip flexor. We want to strengthen the knees, strengthen the ligaments in the shoulders. Very good. We're warming up the leg muscles. Very nice. Now, we'll take a breath, guide the foot to lift, and return to bending. Rotate the body, center, release the heel, guide the leg to straighten. Both feet flex, lift the heart up. Focus on opposite leg. Breathe, bend the opposite knee, capture your heel with your hand. We're going to guide the knee out, and then just encourage the foot to rise and lower. Breathe, rise and lower, and just go at your own pace, all right? So we're stretching, we're being gentle with the body, warming up. From here, we'll guide the leg forward, release the heel, straighten, and allow the leg to lower all the way down. Table or sit any way that's comfortable for your body. Now we'll bend the left elbow, place your left palm to cover your heart. Right palm covers your navel. Let's gaze down towards the tip of the nose, and this will be a time for us to reflect on our heart rhythm. If you'd like to set an intention or dedication for your practice, feel free to do so as you connect with your own heart energy, breathing deep. Let's take another full breath and begin to blink the eyes open a little wider. We are now prepared to start our yoga practice. Let's release the palms from the body and allow them to touch. Rest our thumbs on our sternum. and relax the shoulders with the lifted heart. Now, we're going to allow the arms to flow forward. We're pressing our palms together as the arms flow forward. We want to engage the pectoral muscles. With the elbows straight, release your palms so the arms are now parallel. The next breath guides the arms to extend out, and we release the fingers all the way down. Next breath, let's guide the knees to rise, and the leg that's in front, perhaps that should be the left leg. Let's go ahead and straighten that leg, but it's actually going to be at a diagonal. So the left leg will be in a diagonal, okay? Left leg is straight, right knee bending. Guide the arms out and inhale, arms overhead. On the exhale, let the left arm release forward. Fingertips will flow towards the mat or floor. Now we're going to reach up with the right arm. Lift the heart as you reach. The lungs fill, and on the exhale, walk the left leg and go slow. See how slowly you can go. You're not reaching or stretching. What you're doing actually is just allowing your body to become very soft and relaxed. And when your body relaxes, naturally the weight of the body will flow closer towards the thigh. So trust your body and breathe into the flow of the yoga posture that's opening the hips, opening the shoulders. We're elongating our spine. So many benefits in this side stretch. So while we're in our yoga posture, we want to have active breathing. All right, so active breathing is when we're mindful of how the breath flows into the body. So we want our breath to flow in through the nostrils slowly. And we want to follow the breath as it passes in through the nostrils. We notice the breath as it flows into the back of the throat and travels all the way to the lungs. All right, so this is just a wonderful way for us to connect with the flow of our breath. So important for our bodies. From here, we're going to focus on the heart. We're going to take an inhale and begin to lift our heart up. We'll begin to rise up, and that left arm rises. And again, nice and slow, controlled flow will guide us back to a neutral spine position. We have our palms facing each other. Actively squeeze those elbows. Yes, strengthen the ligaments in the arms. Keep the fingers straight, and we have that left foot flexing, the left kneecap squeezing as well. From here, we'll take a breath, and on the exhale, rotate your body towards that left leg. Very nice. Next breath, lift the heart again, and then we're going to try to touch the wall in front of you, and you're guiding your navel inward. Let your body become soft and relaxed. Just soften and relax. Release yourself into the posture. Just release. Relax the body. Allow your chin to flow towards your collarbone. There's no pulling, all right? So we just want to be super gentle, micro movements. And what we're doing is we're strengthening the muscles in the back. So this is a great stretch for the back. We have the arms over the head, so we're engaging those shoulder blades, the muscles that cover the shoulder blades, activating even the shoulder rotator cuff. So many benefits in this posture. From here, if you'd like to go a little deeper in this posture, you can take a breath and you can guide the arms to flow behind you. So extend your arms outward with your palms facing down. And at your own pace, guide the arms to flow back. You'll rotate your arms inward so your palms face each other. Guide your shoulder blades to flow to touching if you can. Elbows straight. What a wonderful way to take best care of our bodies. Let's breathe a little deeper. Excellent flow. If you'd like to go a little deeper in this posture, you can take a breath and guide your fingertips to touch and clasp your hands. See how that feels? If you can still smile, take a breath and press your hands away from the body. If you're not smiling and your face is tense, just release the arms and ease up a little bit. So if you have your hands clasping, go ahead if you want more. Allow the hands to flow upward towards the sky. So we want to enjoy. So that means they have a 360-degree range of motion, and we're breathing, stretching, and strengthening the joints of the body. From here, we'll take a deep breath, and as we exhale, allow the arms to release downward. If they were in the air, lower the arms. If your hands are clasping, go ahead, release. The breath will guide the arms to extend outward, the palms face down, and the next breath guides the arms to flow, returning to parallel over the left leg. On the inhale, we're going to rise up. Let's lift the heart up. See how straight we can keep the arms. Lift the heart. Ultimately, the fingertips flow towards the sky. We're going to untwist. Let your heart point towards the front of the room again. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, and the breath guides the arms to release all the way down. Now we'll guide the left knee to bend. Breathe, bend the left knee. We're going to extend the right leg at a diagonal. Right leg is extended at a diagonal, left knee bending. The breath allows us to flex that right foot, and we'll guide the arms to extend out, lifting our heart up all the way overhead. Fingertips flow towards the sky. On the exhale breath, right arm releases all the way down. Notice how you keep your heart lifted as the arm releases. Now we'll focus on the left hand. We're going to reach up with the left hand, the left shoulder rises. And on the exhale, begin to fold to the right, walk the right fingertips forward. Keep walking the right fingertips forward. Gaze up towards the sky, have your heart flowing upward, and the navel is flowing inward. What a wonderful way to just get a nice stretch as we allow our breath to connect with our heart energy. Gravity is opening our hips. Allow your breath to just create a calming wave over the body. Be sure to guide the navel inward as you exhale. Awesome flow. From here, we'll take a breath. We're going to focus on the heart lifting, breathing. On the inhale, let's flow upward, lifting our heart up. Right arm rises. We will meet up in the neutral spine position, palms facing inward, shoulders relaxed with a hollow belly, right foot flexing. Now we'll take a breath. On the exhale, rotate the upper body towards the straight leg. Keep the heart lifted as you release towards that flexing foot, guiding the navel inward. And we're actively reaching those fingertips towards the wall that's in front of those fingers. The chin will release towards the collarbone. And we keep guiding the navel inward. Wow. Notice your own heart rhythm. See how much air you can guide into your lungs. This is a wonderful way for us to tone our legs up, to strengthen the spine, which improves our posture. Let's breathe a little deeper. Awesome flow. From here, if you'd like to go a little deeper into this posture, you can take a breath and allow the hands to flow behind us. See how that feels. Palms facing each other, shoulder blades touching, and if able, you can even have your fingertips touch and clasp your hands. Again, notice your facial muscles. Your facial muscles should be softened and relaxed. So if you're feeling tense and tight, just ease your body up a little bit, okay? So listen to your body and be kind to the body. If you want to go deeper and you have your hands clasping, take a breath and begin to Press the hands away from the body so the hands will rise, shoulder blades will touch, and encourage your hands to flow up towards the sky. See how much air you can guide into your lungs. Breathe so deep you can feel it behind your heart. Full breath. Fluid breath. Wonderful flow. Let's take another cleansing breath. If your hands are in the air, go ahead and begin to lower your hands down. As you lower your hands, if your hands are clasping, release them. Let's all guide the arms to extend outward with the palms facing down. And the breath guides the arms to flow back over that straight leg, returning to the parallel arm position. Next breath allows the arms to flow upward. Breathe deep. Lift your heart up. Rising up one vertebrae at a time, fingertips flow towards the sky. Remember, lift your heart up as you untwist. A nice lifted heart guides the arms to extend downward with control and focus. We're actively squeezing those elbows, keeping the fingers straight, keeping the belly hollow, guiding the fingertips to release all the way toward our mat. Now, the right hand to support the right knee and lift and flow to easy pose, cross-legged, right? See if you're able to connect with the cross-legged posture. If not, sit any way that's comfortable for your body. All right, so we are 30 minutes into practice approximately. This will be a time for a water break. If you'd like, you can try standing up without using your hands. That's a great way to engage the core. You can just have your palms flow together and press together. Then guide your knees to rise and lower. And begin to rock your body back and forth. Ultimately, your tailbone will lift off of the mat as you're increasing your rock. And then you transfer your weight forward, knees onto the mat or floor. Guide the legs to uncross the ankles. And then pull your belly in as left knee rises. Bring the back toe prints onto your mat. Press the palms together. Shift the weight forward and rise up. Awesome flow. All right, so this is a great way to strengthen the body, to stand and sit without using hands. All right, so I'm going to grab my water. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we know, welcome back. Water is so important. It's important to keep the body hydrated. I'm gonna check the comments and see if anybody has any questions, alrighty, it says hi stuff. Okay, so, yes. So, excellent. Yes, let's hydrate. And while we're hydrating, this is a great time for those that are new to the channel to know that I'm Candace, Gentle Yoga for Everyone. And if you're liking the stretching and the yoga postures, hit the like button and also the subscribe button. That helps the channel grow with the YouTube algorithm so I can bring more yoga to you, okay? So I do appreciate everybody's support. All the comments I get, it really, really does help. All right, so now everybody's back. Everybody's back. All right, good stuff. So we are going to resume sitting. We'll be sitting on our mat and we'll resume in the No, let's resume in cobbler pose. So cobbler pose has the soles of the feet touching, and then you can place your hands behind you, lift your glutes up, lift your backside off of that mat, and rock your knees from side to side, slowly. Right, so you want to invite openness into the hips. You can guide the pelvis forward slowly, and then just allow your sit bones to connect with your mat. Sit bones on the mat. Relax your arms on your legs with a lifted heart. So breathe. Relax your lower jaw. We're gazing downward. And we're just allowing our breath to connect with heart rhythm. Socket joint. The hips are as well. In our bodies, we only have 2 ball and socket joints, hips and shoulders. So this cobbler pose is a wonderful way to maintain healthy hip mobility, which is important for our bodies. From here, we'll take a breath. Blink the eyes open a little wider. Guide the arms to extend outward and flow all the way overhead. Let your knees rise up. And release the arms all the way down. Let's place our hands behind us, and we're going to lift the glutes up off the mat. Breathe, lift your glutes off of your mat, and then slide your feet under you. Let your knees flow forward. Walk your hands forward as well. If this is uncomfortable, you can bring one knee down. So if that's uncomfortable, then you just bring one knee down, okay? Otherwise, if you're able, go ahead and just balance with the knees lifted. Next breath, see if you can lift the heart up. Invite more length into the spine. Guide one elbow to bend. Connecting with the focal point helps with balance. And if able, guide the opposite to bend. The palms are touching. We're resting our thumbs on our sternum. Shoulders are relaxed. We have a hollow belly. All right, this is another way to engage our pelvic floor as we strengthen leg muscles and tendons in the feet and toes. The next breath allows us to release the palms, and we're going to fold forward. Place your palms on your mat. We're going to prepare for a forward fold. Take a breath. Chin flows towards the shoulder, towards the collarbone, and we're going to allow the knees to flow forward. We're going to rise up. Press your hands into your mat. Heels begin to lower onto the mat. Chin flows towards the collarbone, guiding the navel in, legs straight, and you're feeling discomfort. Go ahead and soften those knees. Bring the knees to a slight bend so that will ease up the level of the intensity in that posture. This is a forward fold. We keep our eyes open for focus and concentration. We do have our head below our hips, which means that we are inverted. And inverted yoga postures bring benefits to our nervous and circulatory system. Now, allow us to step our feet outward. Breathe, step your feet outward. And then we'll be in a wide-legged forward fold. Awesome flow. You can stay here, or if you want to go a little deeper into this posture, take another breath and see if you can begin to bend your elbows. Bend the elbows, point them towards the wall behind you. Lift those glute muscles up. Guide your tailbone towards the sky. Keep your legs straight and encourage your chin to flow towards your collarbone. You either have the elbows hovering or you have your elbows all the way on the mat. Do what feels best for you. Most importantly, keep your eyes open. Be gentle with the body. Listen to your body. Breathe a little deeper in this wide-legged forward fold. Full inhalation, complete exhalation. Awesome flow. From here, we'll take another breath and we're going to begin to walk our hands towards that left foot. Left toes will point away from the body. So let's straighten those elbows. We have the left toes pointing away from the body. We have the hands on the inside of that left foot. Both legs are straight. Now, this will be a good time to flow to our triangle pose. What we're going to do is we're going to make sure the right toes are at a slight diagonal, and we're going to lift up that right arm. of the room. And you're going to have both palms face the front of the room. And this is a triangle pose. This is a balancing posture. And as we're balancing, we're also toning up our leg muscles. We're also strengthening the arms and shoulders. Very nice. Encourage your shoulders to be stacked and just breathe into this flow. Triangle pose. From here, we'll take another full breath. And as we exhale, right arm begins to lower all the way back down. See if you can guide those fingertips back onto the mat. And now your heart is flowing towards that left thigh. So we have the heart pointing towards the thigh, towards the mat. And now we're going to focus on the left arm. Take a breath. We're going to rotate our body towards the wall behind us. The upper body flows to the wall behind us. Lift up that left arm. And we're going to guide the fingertips towards the sky. All right? And this is called a reverse triangle. So it's the triangle position, however, for the lower body. However, the upper body is reversed. Okay? So here we're encouraging shoulders to be stacked, elbows straight. And we're hollowing the belly each time we exhale. Also, we're improving the balance, we're toning leg muscles, so many benefits in this posture. Awesome flow. Let's take another deep breath. And as we exhale, the left arm lowers. We're going to place the left hand in front of the left foot. We're going to walk the hands center, so we'll be back in a wide-legged forward fold. Left toes point to the front of the room. All 10 toes point towards the front of the room. We are in a wide-legged forward fold. From here, let's get a little cat-cow in our spine. So let's press the exhale, pull your navel in, shoulder blades spread across the back, chin flows towards the collarbone. So let's do that a few times, breathing, going slow. Keeping the legs straight, just engaging the spine. Very good also for the abdominal wall. And we're strengthening arms also at the same time. All right, so from here, now we'll focus on the arms again. Take a breath. We're going to walk those arms, walk the hands towards that right foot. Right toes point away from the body. So look at your heels. Notice how the heels make an imaginary line. If they don't, adjust accordingly. The left toes will be at a slight diagonal. So we have the heels making an imaginary line, and just make whatever micro adjustments you need to make. We're going to place our hands directly in front of the right foot. Both legs are straight. When you're ready, take a breath, and we're going to lift up that left arm. The left fingertips are going to flow towards the sky. Both palms face forward. Encourage the shoulders to be stacked. What an awesome triangle pose. Yes. I can see my students on the Zoom. The alignment is wonderful. Keep breathing. So we're just allowing the breath to fully expand the lungs. This is very good for the pulmonary system. And on our next exhale, allow that left arm to lower all the way down, placing the hand right next to the right hand. Now we're going to focus on the right arm. We're going to flow to the reverse triangle. We'll take a breath. And as we're breathing, rotate the upper body towards the wall behind you. That right arm will rise up. So we have both palms facing away from the body. Go at your own pace. I'm guiding you with cues. However, go at the pace that your breath and your body allows. Breathe into the flow. Notice your heart rhythm. Be gentle with your body. Let's all take another cleansing breath. And as we exhale, the right arm is going to begin to lower all the way back down. Awesome flow. We're going to place that hand in front of the right foot. Now, let's spread the fingers out nice and wide. Spread your fingers out as wide as you can onto your mat. We're going to step that right leg back. You might have to walk your feet so that you can have your right foot underneath your right hand, left foot underneath the left hand. Now, bend both of your knees. Your heels are off of your mat. Bring your chin towards your collarbone. Also hinging your hips. So let your hips hinge as if you're trying to sit in a chair. And now we're going to bring the right heel onto the mat. Your right leg will be straight, right heel on the mat, left knee still bending. Next breath, we're going to alternate it. We're going to bend the right knee and extend that left heel all the way onto the mat. All right, so just keep alternating at this point. We are just transferring the weight from heel to heel as we bend the knees in a cycling motion, a cycling or paddling motion. We're keeping the chin flowing towards the collarbone. We're keeping our tailbone flowing up towards the sky, and we're allowing the heart to press towards the thighs so we can receive length in the spine. What a wonderful flow. The reason why we have the fingers spreading wide like that is so that we can protect our wrist. We create a tripod effect, and this protects the wrist. From here, let's take a breath to your thighs. Chin flows towards your collarbone. Yes, a wonderful way to elongate the spine. Next breath, release your heels onto your mat. Tailbone flowing towards the sky. We're connected with a down dog posture. So good for the body. From here, we'll take another breath. Let's shift the weight of the body forward so the shoulders are aligned over the wrist. This is a plank position. Shoulders aligning over the wrist, and if this is a little too intense, you can bring a knee down or bring both knees down, okay? So do what feels best for your body at this moment in time. Make any necessary micro adjustments meaning small movements, so that you can connect with the alignment that's right for your body. Be sure to keep guiding the navel inward. Yes, bring that belly in. This is how we strengthen our abdominal wall. Let's all take a breath and guide the right knee to bend, gently placing it on our mat, toenails on the mat. Now we focus on left arm. Breathe. Left arm rises, and the heart will point towards the front of the room. We have our left fingertips flowing towards the sky. This is a side plank position. Also good for the core. Good for toning arm muscles, strengthening ligaments in the elbows and shoulders. Now let's focus on our left hand. We'll take a breath. We're going to reach that left hand upward. Let's breathe, reach, and rise up. The right hand rises, left hand lowers. Bend your left knee. So now we have the knees bending. Same flow, other side. Take a breath. Turn your body now to the left. Place your shoulders above your wrist, and then we'll straighten both legs, all right? So remember, if you can't straighten the legs, that's okay. Just have one knee or two knees on the mat. Gaze between your thumbs so your neck can be neutral. And we are in a plank position. So we're in a plank position, chin flowing towards the collarbone, and we're activating the core. We're strengthening the arms. We are increasing oxygen levels in the bloodstream. What a wonderful way for us to take best care of our bodies in this plank posture. Let's all take a cleansing breath. And now we're going to bend our left knee. Left knee connects with the mat. And we're going to lift that right arm up. Rotate your body towards the front of the room. And the right fingertips flow towards the sky. Right leg is straight. And this is a side plank position. Yes, notice the hollowness in the belly as we exhale. Taking great care of the body. From here, we'll take another full breath. As we exhale, rotate the upper body towards the mat. Release that right arm all the way down. Right knee bends. Release your glutes towards your heels. Allow your glutes to flow towards your heels. Pull your belly all the way in as much as you can, and then slide your palms forward. Let your chest rest on your thighs. Forehead flowing towards the mat. And this is called our child's pose. This is a resting posture. And although we are resting, we are receiving many benefits in this resting. Gravity is lengthening our spine for us. By breathing deep, we're sending oxygen-rich blood to the extremities of the feet and toes. So good for the body to improve circulation. From here, we're going to take a breath and we're going to begin to lift the glutes up, bend the elbows. So the glutes rise off of the heels. We have our elbows bending. Notice how the elbows are directly below your shoulders. If not, adjust accordingly. Your palms are facing downward. And now let's slide the hands forward so that from the elbow to the shoulder, we create a diagonal line. This is called the puppy pose. Awesome flow. Next breath, bring your elbows directly beneath your shoulders. Elbows beneath shoulders. Now we're going to flex the toe prints on the mat. So bring your toe prints on your mat. Your gaze is at the center space between your wrist, so your neck can be neutral. When you're ready for your inhale, you're going to lift the knees up. So breathe, lift those knees up. Chin flows towards the collarbone. Legs are straight. The belly is hollow. And this is called a dolphin pose. Another inverted posture. This is actually a gateway pose to the headstand and handstand. And as the blood is flowing towards the head, we do have our eyes open. And the benefit of the blood flow to the head is that it brings oxygen-rich blood to the brain, which is a benefit for improving concentration, focus, even memory. So breathe deep in this dolphin pose. So it's okay if your heels don't touch the mat. Remember, don't strain, just breathe deep. On the exhale breath, we're going to guide the knees to bend. We'll gently place our knees on the mat, point your toes, toenails on the mat, pull your belly in, and now extend the arms out. Guide the arms to flow back. See how that feels? If this is uncomfortable, you can bend the elbows, stack your arms, and just create a pillow for your head, or have the arms flow behind you, palms face up. We have the navel pressing inward, the chest is resting on the mat. Let your shoulder blades spread across the upper back. So the shoulder blades are not touching, and we have the forehead flowing towards the mat. This is another variation of a child's pose. We're still receiving benefits to the nervous and circulatory system. Having gravity elongate the spine, increasing oxygen levels with each breath. So many benefits in this child's pose. From here, we'll take another breath. Guide the arms to extend outward. Bend the elbows. Place your hands on either side of your knees. We have the fingers pointing away from the body, and the breath is going to allow us to slide the palms forward. Lift your glutes up as you slide the palms forward. Elbows are going to connect with the mat. Keep sliding. Begin to straighten the knees. Guide the feet to flow away from the body. Legs will straighten. And then lift the heart up. So we have the heart lifted. The upper arms are touching your chest wall. All right, fingers touch each other. And this is called the touching the mat, pointing downward, the legs straight, the heart lifted, low jaw relaxed, and we're just bringing awareness to flow of breath and beating of heart in this Sphinx pose. From here, we'll take another deep breath. As we exhale, release your chest to flow towards your mat. Your chest flows onto the mat. Extend the arms forward. Slide your palms all the way forward so the arms are straight. Your body's going to be shaped like that Superman pose. So just you're flat on your mat. Arms overhead, palms facing down, toenails pointing towards the mat. Now on the next breath, as you inhale, lift your head, lift your feet, lift your arms, go slow. So now we have the extremities of the body lifted, and begin to squeeze those glute muscles. When you squeeze your glute muscles, also squeeze those kneecaps. Lift the arms, all right? So you just make micro movements in this posture to strengthen the core, engage the ligaments, mindful of heart rhythm. From here, we'll take another cleansing breath. And as we exhale, we're going to release the body all the way down, legs, head, chest, everything releases to the mat. Allow your arms to lower. Your hands will rest near your thighs. Turn your head to either side so your ear is resting on your mat. Let your shoulder blades relax. Let your arms relax. And just connect with the pulsing of the heart in the chest. Breathe deep. Awesome flow. From here, we'll take a breath. We're going to focus on our left arm. Guide the left. Use your right hand to press you so that you can turn onto the left side. Knees are going to bend. And then lower that left arm all the way down. Lift your knees up towards the sky. And transfer yourself to a lying position on your back with knees bending, soles of the feet on the mat. Be sure that your spine is long and straight. Be sure to have your shoulders relaxed. Now we'll take another full breath and allow the knees to straighten. So the legs will be straight. Let's close the eyes. And with eyes closed, we're prepared for our final yoga posture, which is called our Shavasana. In this posture, we give ourselves permission to be present in this moment in time. So all of your thoughts will be focused on yourself for this time period, okay? So for this moment in time, notice your breath flowing inward, slowly and deeply. Full breaths. And just bring awareness to what your breath sounds like. The different sounds your breath makes as it flows into the body. Notice the change in temperature of the breath when it enters the body versus when it exits the body. Notice how the breath affects the heart. So breathe so deep you can feel it behind your heart. And notice how the chest rises. As the chest rises, connect with the heart vibration. Connect with peace, connect with calm. Full breath. As we hold on to this feeling of clarity and calm, let's begin to move our feet slowly from side to side. Allow the toes to wiggle. Keep breathing and moving the feet and connecting with heart. Now, we're going to guide the movement to flow into the calf muscles with gentle squeezes and releases. The breath guides the kneecaps to squeeze and release. Allow the thigh muscles to squeeze and release. Glute muscles squeeze and release. Focus on fingers. Allow the fingers to bend and straighten. Begin to circle your hands and engage your wrist. From here, we'll take a deep breath. Release the hands, relax your arms, and then we'll focus on shoulders. Inhale, shoulders rise up towards the sky. Arms lift as well. When you exhale, allow the facial muscles. Let's take a big yawn breath. Make a big O with your mouth. Chin flows towards the collarbone. On the exhale, move your low jaw from left to right. Move your lips from side to side, circling them around your teeth. Moving your cheeks, wiggling the nose. Try to move the ears. Lift those eyebrows, lower the eyebrows. Yes, try to move your forehead. Just move all the muscles that cover the face. Blink the eyes open. Guide the corners of the mouth up for a gentle smile and just let the facial muscles be relaxed. Next breath guides the knees will bend. Let's bend our knees as we're breathing. Soles of the feet connect with our mat. So we can take a deep breath. On the exhale, knees flow towards the front of the room. Turn your body to the left side, bend left elbow. Use that arm to create a pillow for your head as you guide your body to a fetal position on its side. From here, the breath guides the hands to flow in front of the chest. On the exhale breath, slowly, gently press the body upright. Lift up your heart. Guide your body to any comfortable seated position. Relax your arms either on your legs or at your side and lift the heart up. Gaze downward and reflect on how you're feeling at this present moment in time. Take a breath. On the exhale, guide the arms to extend outward. Breathe. Allow the arms to flow up. Yes. Guide the arms all the way overhead. Rotate the arms in. Guide them closer. Fingertips touch. Release elbows to bend. More breath. Lift the heart up. From here, we'll take another full breath. On the exhale, let's release and fold forward. Let's remember the importance of learning new things and being kind to others. Be gentle to your body. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. On our inhale breath, we're going to rise up. Let's breathe. When you're ready, just lift up. Lift your heart. Relax hands. Awesome flow. All right. Thank you for practicing today. Again, my name is Candace. Gentle Yoga for everyone. If this was helpful for you, please subscribe, hit the like button, and share. I look forward to seeing you on your mat soon. Have a beautiful day. Bye.